Number 10. The body under the bed, a legend that sounds like a horror movie, but police confirmed it happened. It usually starts in hotels or motels. Guests check in, check out, and sometimes never notice. Housekeeping staff sometimes smell something off, but curiosity can be risky. The body is often hidden under the bed. Yes, literally under mattresses or box springs. The first reports date back decades, and not all were jokes or rumors. In some cases, the person had been missing for weeks. The room just stayed booked and quiet. Police investigations revealed the grim truth. Some deaths were natural, others suspicious. It turns out it's not just urban legend talk. Reality can be stranger and creepier than ghost stories. Hotels now train staff for unusual situations so they don't discover anything unexpectedly. Guests rarely notice anything. Beds are surprisingly good at hiding things. Authorities sometimes need special tools, flashlights, gloves, and a strong stomach. The story is a creepy reminder. Even ordinary places can have extraordinary secrets. Number 9. The Bunnyman Bridge, a spooky legend from Virginia, but police actually investigated it. The story started in the 1970s. People claimed a man in a bunny costume attacked cars near a bridge. Sounds like a Halloween prank, right? But witnesses reported real fear and some injuries. The bridge is officially called Colchester Overpass. Locals just call it Bunnyman Bridge. Some reports say the man carried an axe. Others say he just chased people with a stick. Police checked the area multiple times. They found footprints, abandoned vehicles, and scared campers. The legend mixed fact with exaggeration. A man in a bunny suit was actually arrested nearby. Once rumors grew faster than the police could explain. Soon everyone had a bunny man story. Over the years, the bridge became a hotspot for thrill seekers. Teenagers still visit to test courage and maybe see a bunny. Local authorities now monitor it occasionally, mostly to prevent accidents and overexcited explorers. The story is a mix of real crime and folklore. It shows how legends can grow from a tiny kernel of truth. Bunnyman Bridge is a reminder. Sometimes scary stories have a surprisingly factual origin. Number 8. The Fanhouse Mummy, a creepy story that turned out to have police verification. It started in the 1960s in a small fan club building. Employees claimed a strange smell filled the rooms. At first, people thought it was just old papers or dust, but the odor kept getting worse. Eventually, someone found a body inside a hidden fan shaft. Yes, literally inside the ventilation system. The corpse had been there for weeks. Neighbors hadn't noticed anything unusual. Police traced the story to a fan club member who disappeared. The reason behind the death remained partly mysterious. Investigators said the fan system helped hide the body. Air circulation also spread the smell slowly. The building was small, but rumors grew fast. Everyone had a Funhouse Mummy tale by the weekend. This case became an early example of urban myths with truth. Creepy, weird, and a little gross. Fans of the club later joked about ventilation security. It's a strange way to make sure no one sneaks in. The story reminds us that some legends start with real events. Even ordinary places can hide extraordinary surprises. Number 7. The Killer in the Backseat, a scary myth that actually happened. People drive alone at night. They feel safe, but sometimes not. Drivers hear noises behind them. Rustling, breathing, suspicious stuff. At first, it seems like a bag or a pet, but nope, it's real. Police found criminals hiding in backseats. Legends turned fact. The tactic is simple. Surprise the driver until it's too late. Some survived, some didn't. Reality makes this story creepier. It made drivers paranoid. Looking over shoulders became a habit. Safety tips now warn, check the back seat. Even pros do it. The story went viral in the 1970s. Movies and books made it famous. The killer in the backseat is a lesson. Scary myths sometimes save lives. Number 6. The Vanishing Hitchhiker, a ghostly tale that sometimes turned out real. Drivers pick up a hitchhiker at night. Feels normal at first glance. The passenger often wears old-fashioned clothes, polite, quiet, a little mysterious. They chat during the ride, sometimes about random things, sometimes very personal. Then, suddenly, the person disappears. No one saw them leave the car. Drivers check the backseat frantically. It's completely empty spooky, right? Police sometimes confirmed these stories. In some cases, the person had died years earlier. Folklorists say it's a global phenomenon. Roads everywhere have ghostly passengers. Occasionally, an item is left behind. A coat, a wallet, or even a note. Movies and books turned it into a classic urban legend. Thrills, scares, repeat. The Vanishing Hitchhiker proves one thing. Reality can be creepier than fiction. Number 5. The Sewer Alligator sounds fake, but people reported it. The legend began in big cities, especially places with huge sewer tunnels. People said baby alligators were flushed down toilets. Worst bad decision ever. Years later, the story claimed they grew underground. Dark tunnels became reptile homes. In the 1930s, some workers reported strange creatures. Something moving in the water. A few small alligators were actually found in drains, usually escaped pets. But giant sewer monsters are unlikely. The environment is too harsh. Still, animals do survive in city sewers. Rats, turtles, and other tough creatures. The myth exploded in newspapers and comics. People love scary city stories. Sewer workers still stay alert today, just in case something snaps. The sewer alligator legend survives for a reason. It feels just possible enough. Number 4. The Haunted Doll. A creepy story people swear really happened. Strange reports appeared in houses and antique shops, usually places already a little eerie. Owners said the doll sometimes changed position. Not dramatic, just enough to feel wrong. A doll facing the wall might face the room later. That tiny detail freaked people out. Some families heard noises at night. Naturally, the doll got the blame. Investigators checked many of these stories. Often the cause was something ordinary, loose floors, vibrations, or someone moving it accidentally. Mystery solved most of the time, but a few stories stayed unexplained for years. Those are the ones that became legends. Paranormal museums even collected famous dolls. Basically, the most uncomfortable toy display ever. Psychologists say humans react strongly to human-like objects. Our brains start imagining intentions. So the haunted doll legend keeps surviving. A little mystery plus imagination goes a long way. Number 3. The Choking Doberman. One of the strangest urban legends people kept repeating. It usually starts with a woman coming home late. Her dog is acting really weird. The Doberman is coughing and choking badly. Definitely not a normal "I ate socks again" situation. The owner rushes the dog to a vet immediately. Panic mode activated. The vet takes the dog to the back room. Things suddenly get very serious. In the legend, the dog was choking on something shocking. Not food, not a toy. The story claims it was human fingers. Yeah, that escalated quickly. The vet supposedly calls the police right away. Nobody wants to ignore that clue. Officers rush to the house to investigate. Turns out someone might be hiding inside. Versions of this story spread across many countries. Different cities, same creepy twist. Experts say it's likely an urban legend. Still, It's a reminder that dogs notice things first. Number 2, The Babysitter and the Man Upstairs, a classic scary story that spread long before the internet. It usually begins with a teenager babysitting at night. Quiet house, sleepy kids, easy money. Then the phone rings. A caller asks a very weird question. Have you checked the children? Not exactly small talk. At first, it sounds like a prank. Babysitters roll their eyes a little nervously, but the calls keep coming back. Same question, same creepy timing. In many versions, the babysitter calls the police. Good instinct. Honestly, the police trace the call. Plot twist incoming. The call is coming from inside the house. Suddenly, babysitting feels like a boss-level game. Folklore experts say the story spread in the 1960s. Telephones made the fear feel realistic. Today it's a famous urban legend. Also a reminder to lock doors and maybe check upstairs. Number 1. The Clown Statue. A creepy story people kept sharing for years. It usually starts in a quiet house at night. A babysitter watching television while kids sleep. Then she notices a clown statue in the room. Big smile, colorful clothes, very weird vibe. At first, it just feels like odd decoration. Some families really do buy strange stuff, but the statue looks a little too real, like it might move when no one looks. The babysitter keeps staring at it, because creepy clowns are hard to ignore. Finally, she calls the parents, just to ask one small question. Hey, why is there a clown statue here? Totally fair question at midnight. They say they don't own one. Some versions say police are called quickly. Suddenly, the statue isn't funny anymore. The story spread through schools and campfires, a reminder that imagination can be terrifying.